Have you ever meticulously created a vision board, recited affirmations until you were blue in the face, and focused all your mental energy on a desire, only to be met with deafening silence from the universe? You're not alone. Millions of people try these popular manifestation techniques and end up feeling frustrated, disappointed, and even more convinced that what they want is out of reach. They conclude that either manifestation is a lie or they are somehow uniquely broken and incapable of making it work. But what if I told you that every single failure you've experienced is actually irrefutable proof that manifestation is not only real, but that it's working perfectly in your life, right now, with 100% accuracy? The problem isn't the law. The problem is that you've been taught to use it backward. You've been told to chase, to want, to desire, and to force an outcome. This approach is fundamentally flawed because it originates from a place of lack. It sends a powerful signal to the universe that you do not have what you want. The universe, in its infinite and impersonal wisdom, doesn't listen to the words you say. It doesn't respond to your vision board. It responds to the one thing that is undeniably, authentically you: your frequency, your energy, your state of being. And if your state of being is one of desperate wanting, the universe will flawlessly give you more experiences that make you feel desperate wanting. The so-called failure is a perfect reflection of your inner state. The game is not to get better at wanting. The game is to fundamentally change your state of being. The great secret is that creation is not an act of acquisition, but an act of reflection. The universe, or what quantum physics calls the quantum field, is a vast, intelligent mirror. It doesn't judge you. It doesn't have an opinion about whether you deserve wealth, love, or health. It has one simple, unbreakable directive: to reflect your state of being back to you as your physical reality. So when you stand before this mirror and say, "I want more money," while your entire nervous system is vibrating with the feeling of scarcity and anxiety about bills, what do you think the mirror reflects? It can't reflect the words, because words are just a surface-level request. It reflects the truth of your frequency: scarcity. And so, you manifest more bills, more unexpected expenses, more reasons to feel scarce. You are a master manifester. You've just been mastering the art of manifesting what you don't want by embodying the feeling of not having it. The first and most crucial step is to stop blaming the process and take radical ownership. Your reality is a mercilessly accurate printout of your internal world. Once you accept this, you reclaim your power. Because if you are the one creating the lack, you are also the one who can create the abundance. The power was never outside of you. So why is your internal world, your default state, so often stuck on a frequency of lack, even when you consciously desire the opposite? The answer lies deep within your biology, in the operating system of your mind. Neuroscience has shown that the subconscious mind controls up to 95% of your life. Your habits, your emotional reactions, your automatic behaviors, your beliefs. They are all running on programs stored in the subconscious. This isn't your conscious mind, the one that's listening to this video right now. This is the deep, powerful engine that was programmed primarily in the first 7 years of your life. Every experience, every emotion, every word spoken over you was recorded and formed the basis of your identity. If you grew up in an environment where money was a source of stress, your subconscious learned money equals stress. If you experienced painful rejection, your subconscious learned love equals pain. Therefore, when you, as an adult, consciously decide you want more money or a loving partner, you are putting a 5% conscious desire up against a 95% subconscious program that believes the very thing you want is a threat to your survival. Your nervous system, loyal to its old programming, will do everything in its power to sabotage you, to keep you safe in the familiar territory of what you've always known, even if it's painful. You are not fighting reality. You are fighting your own internal programming. This brings us to the very heart of creation, a principle demonstrated so elegantly by quantum physics that it shatters our entire perception of reality. I'm talking about the observer effect. most famously shown in the double-slit experiment. In simple terms, scientists found that at the subatomic level, the fundamental building blocks of our world exist as a wave of pure potential. They are not particles, not things, until someone observes them. The very act of observation, of putting your attention on that field of potential, is what collapses the wave into a particle, a tangible event, a physical experience. You are, right now, collapsing waves of potential into the reality you are experiencing with every second of your attention. But here is the missing piece that most people overlook. The wave does not collapse into a random particle. It collapses into a particle that energetically matches the state of the observer. If you observe your life from a state of fear, doubt, and lack, you are collapsing the field of potential into circumstances that perfectly match that frequency. You are literally commanding reality to show you more reasons to be fearful and to feel lack. However, if you can learn to shift your state first, to observe reality from a place of wholeness, gratitude, and abundance, before it appears, you command the field of potential to collapse into an experience that mirrors that wholeness. This is not positive thinking. This is the physics of creation. You are not attracting something from out there. You are selecting a reality from an infinite field of possibilities with the power of your observation, which is dictated by your state of being. So what is this state? What is the master key that aligns your 95% subconscious programming with your 5% conscious desire? The secret ingredient, the missing piece in every manifestation book you've ever read, is coherence. Coherence is a scientific term for a state of physiological and energetic alignment. It's when your heart, brain, and nervous system are all in sync, broadcasting a single, powerful, unified electromagnetic signal into the quantum field. Your heart generates an electromagnetic field thousands of times more powerful than your brain's. When you feel emotions like gratitude, joy, or compassion, your heart beats in a smooth, orderly, coherent rhythm. This rhythm sends a signal to your brain that you are safe and whole, causing your brain waves to shift into a more creative, relaxed, alpha state. In this state of heart-brain coherence, your thoughts and feelings are finally aligned. The thought of abundance is matched by the feeling of abundance. The thought of health is matched by the feeling of health. This creates an unambiguous, laser-focused signal that the quantum field can easily mirror. The problem is that most of us live in a state of incoherence. We think a positive thought, "I am wealthy," while our heart is racing with anxiety about an overdue bill. We affirm, "I am in a loving relationship," while our body is tense with the stored trauma of past heartbreaks. This sends a fractured, chaotic, mixed signal into the field. It's like trying to tune a radio to a specific station while simultaneously blasting static. The field cannot respond clearly because you are not broadcasting a clear request. And this brings us to the biggest trap of all: waiting. The moment you create your future reality in your mind and heart, and then look around for evidence, you have just shifted out of coherence. The act of looking for it, of waiting for it to arrive, broadcasts the powerful frequency of its absence. You are telling the universe it's not here yet. And the universe, being the perfect mirror, responds, "You're right, it's not here yet," and it continues to manifest the reality of you waiting. How do you break this cycle? How do you move from the chaotic state of incoherence and waiting into the powerful creative state of coherence and being? You must stop trying to manifest and start embodying the state of your desire fulfilled. This is not a mental exercise, it is a physiological shift. It is a practice. And I want to give you a simple, powerful tool to begin this process right now. It is a breathing ritual designed to bring your heart and brain into immediate alignment and anchor you in the state of coherence. Please, don't just listen to this. Do it with me. Find a comfortable place to sit, close your eyes, and place your hand over your heart. We are going to breathe in a way that signals safety and order to your nervous system. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose for a count of 5. and exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 5. As you inhale, I want you to silently declare to yourself the words, "I live." Feel the truth of that. You are life itself, animating this body. I live. As you exhale, silently declare, "Incoherence." I live. Incoherence. Do this for just 2 minutes. By consciously regulating your breath, you are regulating your heart rhythm. By attaching these powerful declarations, you are programming your subconscious mind with a new identity. You are not asking for anything. You are not waiting for anything. You are simply declaring your chosen state of being. This practice is your training ground. The goal is not to do this ritual once and hope for the best. The goal is to do it until coherence becomes your default state, your new home. The journey of stabilizing this new state is where the real work begins. Your body, conditioned by years of stress and lack, will try to pull you back into familiar territory. It's addicted to the chemistry of worry, of anger, of fear. When you start practicing coherence, you are literally depriving your body of the chemicals it has become accustomed to. It will send signals to your brain to generate thoughts that will produce those familiar feelings. Suddenly, you'll remember a bill you have to pay. An angry memory from a decade ago will surface. A wave of doubt will wash over you. This is the body's rebellion. It is trying to get its chemical fix. Your job is not to fight these thoughts. Your job is to notice them. And with gentle, loving awareness, return to your breath. Return to the feeling in your heart. You must choose coherence over and over again until it becomes more familiar than your old state of suffering. This is where faith, stripped of all its religious dogma, becomes a practical tool. Faith is not blind belief. Faith is the ability to sustain a new state of being, a new internal reality, regardless of what your external senses are telling you. Your bank account may say you're broke, but you return to the feeling of abundance in your heart. The doctor's report may say you're sick, but you return to the feeling of wholeness in your body. You are choosing your internal reality with more conviction than the external reality that was created by your old self. You are no longer allowing your environment to dictate your being. You are allowing your being to dictate your new environment. This is the quantum leap. You must give up the need to see it to believe it, and instead, adopt the power of believing it until you see it. So let's bring this all together. Traditional manifestation fails because it focuses on the external world, on the wanting, the chasing, the doing. This approach reinforces the very feeling of lack you are trying to escape. The universe does not respond to what you want. It responds to who you are being. The so-called failures you've experienced are perfect manifestations, flawless reflections of a fractured, incoherent signal rooted in subconscious programming. The true path to creating the life you desire is to turn inward. It's about shifting your focus from what you want to get to who you want to be. The master key is coherence, the physiological and energetic alignment of your heart and brain, which broadcasts a clear, powerful signal into the quantum field of potential. You are the observer, collapsing reality into form with every moment of your attention. By observing your life from a state of wholeness, gratitude, and coherence, you command reality to reorganize itself to match that new state. This is not a one-time trick. It is a new way of living. It requires you to practice embodying this state until it becomes your new identity. It demands that you choose the feeling of your future reality over the evidence of your current reality, over and over, until your internal shift becomes an external fact. You are not here to beg the universe for scraps. You are a sovereign creator, equipped with the most advanced technology in the known universe, your own consciousness, your own heart. Stop trying to manifest. Start living in coherence. The rest will take care of itself. To anchor this decision in your own being, go to the comments right now and write, "I am coherent." This is not just a comment. It is a declaration. It is a command to your subconscious mind and a broadcast to the quantum field. You are the creator. It's time to remember who you are.